I call my coworker, but she puts her mom on video? It's October 2022. I'm working from home. My foot's raised. I haven't shaved or bathed in a month. What does her mom want? And why does she want to talk to me? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, when faced with hard times, how many of you ask yourself this? Why is this happening to me? I know I always did. However, I wanted to be happy despite challenges, but I thought happiness meant having all I wanted, including a lovely lady, a Beamer, and 2 German Shepherd puppies. 20 years ago, my mentor had other thoughts on happiness, but she wasn't afraid of voicing those thoughts. In her living room, I told her, I'm not happy, but she gave me fortune cookie counsel like Confucius. I believe happiness is a choice. You can't choose to be happy. Plus, she was wrong. I was right. In September 2021, I began reading The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. This wasn't the first time I read a book without pictures. This was the second time. Sort of. I also started using positive affirmations. In the chapter Believe in Yourself, one section stood out. I'd never seen anything like it before in my life. That's when I saw it. The words you say and think actually affect your body. Did you just hear that? The words you say and think actually affect your body? He added, when you say I can't do X, you feel weaker. But when you say I can do X, you feel stronger. It's a choice. I never knew one thought could have such a big impact. In September 2022, something happened that tested my budding optimism. It made everybody want to give me sympathy I never wanted. Driving my scooter in Azle one afternoon, I approached a curve in the road. Now, at 41, I felt everything was coming together. I finally had my dream job. I'd already proclaimed 2022 was the best year of my life. I was unstoppable. But I was going too fast and needed to slow down. The guardrail grew closer and closer and closer. That's when it happened. I hit it. I crashed into the guardrail, flipped over the guardrail, and somersaulted onto the grassy knoll. I stared at the blue sky, looking at stars in the shape of a squirrel's face. You might have thought my life was over. Or was it? Several weeks later, after my first surgery, I met a lady on the elevator before work one morning. She saw me on my scooter, the slower one. That's when she did it. She shook her head. I responded as she spoke. This was the best thing that's ever happened to me. There were things I needed to learn about myself, things that were holding me back. I used to crave sympathy. Now I despised it. That's choice. That's why I'm here working from home. My foot's raised. Yeah, I haven't shaved or bathed in a month. I need a pedicure, a paint job, a shower, and a shave. Fine. Just give me a whole makeover. I call my coworker, but she puts her mom on video? That's when I saw her. She wants to know about my recovery. Her warm smile and genuine concern shocked me. I couldn't believe how much she cared about me. The call ends. I feel strange. I feel odd. I'm calm. I'm happy. That's when I thought it. This is the happiest time of my life. I never needed everything to be happy. I never needed perfection. I needed to choose. My mentor was right. Happiness is a choice. I countered negative thoughts with positive thoughts every day, every one. You can too. Eric Barker said, "You're not your thoughts, and you don't need to take all those thoughts seriously." Choice is power. Choice changed my life. Choice turned what could have been my darkest hour into my finest hour. Now, you don't have to go play chicken with a guardrail at 50 miles per hour like I did to make the choice. Napoleon Hill said, "You have absolute control over one thing, and that is your thoughts." Patty, Sue, and Mark, what if you defined your life instead of your life defining you? Have you given up on living your greatest life? Have you given up on choosing the best thoughts to live your best life? I haven't. That's the choice. That's my choice. Now, the choice is yours. Madam Toastmaster.